Hi everyone and welcome to this week's garden video. So something a bit different today in that I'm filming on my phone. I got a new phone a couple of weeks ago with the view to being able to kind of just be a bit more mobile when it comes to filming outside, like in the garden. So I'm going to give it a go. I don't know what way the sound is going to be. We'll see if it'll be a chatty one or if it'll be like a plinky plonky music / voiceover situation. Also, I have an injury. The other day I was doing work, I was doing product photography and I was getting everything set up, and then the next thing I was using the scissors for something and I basically sliced off the top of, well, not the top of my finger, a little section of my finger. It's fine, but I was like, oh, I don't want to bleed all over the products, all over the backgrounds and everything. So I'm kind of having to like do things like this. So we'll see how I get on today, because what I want to do this week is tackle the veg beds, and I'm thinking I want to change things up a little bit, I think, for next year. And I'm thinking of maybe turning those veg beds into cut flower beds. So having a mix of bulbs, of like perennials, of annuals, but I'm still in the planning stages of that. But what I think I want to do today is clear out all of the like dead foliage and stuff, like stuff that's not going to do anything now, because like we're in the middle, coming to the middle of October and I still have to plant out the veg. So I'm going to plant some of that out now actually as well, and I think maybe keep like the large veg bed for bulbs. Now, speaking of bulbs, I haven't done any bulb shopping at all. I've said to myself, you're not buying any bulbs until you clear out those veg beds. Because I'll put like a good few in there, but then I also want to like put some into pots as well. It's my way of kind of making myself do the stuff. And yes, I do apologise for no video last week. Again, just a mad week. It's just my busy time of the year now actually. And I saw a couple of comments asking me what my job is. So I do like a bit of everything. Do content creation, I do kind of like beauty chats. Like I'm out here now, I've just had my shower so the hair's still wet. But I also do product photography for brands, and it's their busy season now as well because they're trying to shoot for Christmas, and so it's for like their social media, their websites and everything. So it's full on, but it's all good. But I just feel like there's loads that I want to do in the garden. Like here, I want to extend this border, so I'm not going to do anything with that other than probably weed it. Not today. I know my limits today, but I'm thinking, because it took me so long to dig that and I was sweating, so I think what I might do is to extend it out a little bit, put like cardboard down, have like a no dig section of it, because the cardboard takes like a couple of months to decompose and it'll just save me, and it's good for the soil when you don't dig. Any excuse. Actually, sorry, speaking of bulbs, I have a plan in my head as to what I want to do, and I don't know if you remember last year I did kind of, what do you call it, like bulb lasagna almost, but I just wasn't happy with them. I thought that they looked like a little bit scrappy. I didn't have like a proper full display. So this year I am only going to put like one type of flower in each pot so that I can kind of mix and move them as they go over, but with the exception of alliums, because what I'm thinking is like alliums like dotted, like kind of clumps of them along here, and then in that border that's behind my washing. I think that will look really good because, I think that'll look really good because they will come out around May and will last for ages, and like at least when those flowers go over, like the heads of them still look like structural. Oh, I just realised that by filming on my phone I can't play music or listen to podcasts. That's fine actually as well. Do you know what, I ordered a waterproof cover for my phone to potentially be able to film out when it's raining, because I love being out in the garden when it's raining, and so we'll see what that's like. Anyway, right, let's get busy. Oh my god, I just hit this by mistake. This is cinematic mode. That's fantastic. I look like I'm in a green screen. That looks kind of cool though, doesn't it? Hold on, what happens when I move away? That's very dramatic, isn't it? This was one of those jobs that looked so daunting, and I was like, this is going to take me ages. Now, it did take a good while. While this footage is sped up, there was a lot of backbreaking work that went into it. but it's also one of those jobs that's really satisfying because you can see the progress as you're going along, and it kind of spurs you on to keep going. So I pulled up the tagetes. Those still had some flowers on them, because even though the bees still liked them, I was like, I have enough flowers in there, like in the rest of the garden, to keep them going. There are a lot of weeds in this veg bed, but I just took my time. One by one, I tried to get down into the roots. I also needed to tackle the ivy from my next door neighbour that was starting to come over the fence. Can I just say that sweet corn's roots are so hard to dig up. I do remember this from last time. And you can see that when I cut back the tops of them, I purposely left that much because I knew I'd be able to use it to pull the rest of the roots out. And then the final veg bed that just didn't see the light of day at all summer. Those are the rest of the tagetes. They're very distinctive scent, tagetes, actually. So this bed had a lot of just kind of surface level weeds, so I was able to pull those off really quickly and easily, and then tackle the rest of the ivy. Again, that's one of those really satisfying jobs. I just took my time, bit by bit, but until I was happy with how it looked. At this point it had started raining, and I thought, oh, time to go inside. Oh my god, gals, I am sweating, but I just had to get like the last few weeds and that, but it just started to rain there. I think it's only going to be a shower, but they're clear. Now, I'm going to look into putting something down here as like not even a walkway, maybe like bricks and sand or something, or like paving slabs between the beds so I can get to them, and it means that I can get to the ivy again. Also meant to show you, so these are the carrots. They're the multicoloured carrots. So my nephew was over the other day and we pulled up a couple, so I say we will use whatever, I pull these up over the next couple of weeks or so, because yeah, I think this would be a gorgeous cut flower bed. You can see some beans, because I have beans and peas planted in here. I wonder will birds eat those? Do you know what? I'll leave them on the table for them. Okay, we'll see if they take them. Also, wouldn't that be a great place for a greenhouse? That's what I'm manifesting there. Even from this angle, it looks really sad and empty, doesn't it? Aww. But that's going to be full of flowers. Because you know what I'd love? See where those two chairs are? Is to have like flowers. I'm going to do like a new kind of border at the back and have flowers just to be enveloped, have that be like a little kind of private room. I'm roasting, my face is really red, but anyway, listen, I feel like that was a good bit of work, and I'm going to go in, have a bit of cup of tea, and then let the rain kind of do what it has to do. Now, there was no word of rain, no mention of rain on the weather forecast today, but this is Ireland. Not look real, just looks real lonely, looks real empty. That is crying out for plants. I'm not going to buy any bulbs, I will. Yeah. Okay, we've had the lunch. I am now ready to fill up the beds, just kind of like replenish it with some compost. I was just looking at some YouTube videos when I was having my lunch, and it just made me feel all the cozy vibes for autumn. Like, I love this time of year for being out in the garden because there's less pressure, you know, because you're doing stuff and planning stuff for next year and kind of making life that little bit easier. So that's what I want to do, is try and get as much as I can done over the next few weeks, so that in the spring I'm not going to be like, oh, I need to get everything done. Oh, the weather's just so nice. I bought 6 bags of peat-free compost from B&Q when I was there last week. Thank God that I did get the guys to deliver, because those bags were so heavy, but they were worth it because I was able to use up 5 of the 6 bags between doing the veg beds and then a job later on in the video. I don't think there's many things as satisfying as looking at a freshly composted veg bed. I was going to put the leeks in the bed at the very corner, but then I remembered that I already had leeks in that veg bed last year, so I I think you're supposed to not have the same type of veg in the same veg bed if you do have veg beds. So I was like, right, I'll put that into the middle veg bed. I still have plenty of room. I might maybe sow some like winter lettuce or something. I'll see. So the deal with myself was that I wasn't going to be allowed to buy bulbs until I cleared out the veg beds. And I've done it. So I think tomorrow, it's too late to go now, I think tomorrow morning I'm going to go and get some bulbs, and I will bring you along with me. But I think at the moment now I'm just going to tidy up a little bit. I might do one more job. So these barrels have been sitting here for months, and I think what I'm going to do is put one of them up here, or maybe here, with the Origeron. And you might be wondering why there are milk containers here, because I was looking up, hold on, let me just turn you around. Okay, this is a bit comfier. So I was looking up different ways of filling like big containers like that, because that would be expensive to fill, you know. If I say that would probably take maybe 2 of those bags of compost, and they were like £11.50 each. I'm not gonna put €22 worth of compost in there. So I was looking up, and people were kind of showing different ways that you can fill up with either what you have at home, like be it sticks and twigs and stuff, or some people were using milk bottles, like old milk bottles, to kind of just give a little bit of height, to take up a little bit of like more physical space. And then maybe, yeah, I might even be able to get away with just like a half, or not half, like filling it halfway up with compost from like the middle upwards. So I'm going to try that. 6 Origeron, so I'm going to put 3 into one barrel to give them room to grow, because this is a new me, I'm not overplanting. And then I think in the other barrel I'll do the same thing if I have like enough milk containers, put at the bottom, and then I think I'll put the kale in there, because I really don't want to use up space in those veg beds for too long. Okay, let's do that now, because the energy is starting to fade. That's very physical. Even like lifting those bags of compost, pretty physical. I had to clear away some of the pots from this little area on the patio. I probably will plant out some of the things that are in the pots, but this is where I wanted one of the barrels to go, because I thought, do you know what, we can enjoy it from looking out the window as well. I don't have any pot feet, but I do have some stones, because I did want to raise the barrel up. Even though Catherine was so good and drilled holes in the bottom, because that was during the summer now, I think, I did want to kind of make sure that it was lifted off the ground, so that if it did kind of get anyway waterlogged, that it wasn't going to kind of sit at the bottom. I then put all my milk containers into the bottom, and it was time to bring up another bag of heavy compost. And this fit perfectly. I couldn't have planned this any better if I wanted. And I think putting 3 of the Origeron in the barrel just gives them lots of room to grow, to self-seed, and I gave that a really, really good soak, because the compost was quite dry. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to put the other barrel here, but I had to clear some of the plants out of the way. When I was reading up about what else we can use to fill up any really big barrels like this, people said that we can use old plastic plant pots. So that's what I did. I made sure to raise up the barrel again, I emptied in the compost, and then it was time to plant the last of the Origeron. I love these so much. I think that these are going to give me such joy, and we're going to get lots of colour and flowers from these, I think between like May and October next year, so it's something really nice to look forward to. The sun has come out. Okay, so we have 3 of the Origeron in here in the barrel, and the idea is that they will self-seed and kind of fill up, and they'll become like bigger and fall over the edge. And actually I'm blatantly copying Anya, the garden fairy. So she did this in the barrels, and I think it took like 3 years, but hers are like so full now. So we'll see how this one does on the back wall, which gets a lot of heat compared to that one there. Actually, this will get a lot of sun too. I was going to put that tree in that barrel, but then I thought, no, I feel like this would do better in the ground. I just need to figure out where to put it so that we can enjoy it. But that's it, lads. I am banjaxed. Oh my god, I'm actually like sweating. So I watched Josie London. She always gets like really dressed up to do her gardening. I look like I got dressed in the dark. My hair stuck to me. I had a shower this morning, I'm gonna have to have another one now when I tidy up. Like, look at the purple head me butt. That was a good day's work. Okay, time to tidy up, and I think tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to the garden centre to buy some bulbs because, listen, I learned in Provence that naked soil has no life, and I need life in the beds. Like, I can't leave them like that. That's gonna be joyful. Yeah, I think I'll put I have the kale kind of, where's my hand? I have the kale down here. There. And I think I'm just going to put that into pots. I've grown them in pots before and they were fine. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with me tidying up after myself. I'll see you tomorrow in the garden centre. I'm so excited. I haven't bought anything in months in a garden centre. Sorry, in yesterday's bit of footage, I said that I was coming to the garden centre, garden house in Malahide. No, I didn't say that. Because that was going to be like the next video. And are you cold? Well, you not wearing a jacket.
You know me. It's in the car.
It's in the car.
You're sweating in
but
here.
Look where we are. So I didn't come this morning, but
Are you getting both?
I don't think you can shop today.
Are you can you?
In this thing. At this thing.
Buying.
Anyway, look here where we are.
All right.
I don't bake, but maybe I would if I had this. Look. Just love these snowmen.
Are they tasty?
Yeah, that's for me.
I'm not your friend.
You're not invited to the table. So guys, I think I need this tree for my office because it's a nice pencil tree. I just talked myself.
Flock your tree last year?
I tried to flock my tree, but the flock never dried. So when you would do this, it was just like shaving foam. It was wet. It's okay. What?
I don't think you're buying it.
I'm not buying this one. What is this one?
Oh, guess the price.
Oh, guess the price. Okay. 249.
Cheaper.
Much?
229.99.
It's lovely because I feel like it is something that you could have all year round. Oh, sorry, is this for the gouache?
Hot food.
Is it nice?
I think it's like feta cheese. A leaf. And a biscuit.
Interesting combination. Looked at all of the Christmas stuff, and now we're going out to the garden centre. Oh, she's after seeing something else. Oh, did they have forest. Oh, look at all the reeds.
Guess the price.
What is it?
I think it's a fire pit.
4.9. Hold on. Ooh, 5.99.
2,499.
Oh, I was not thinking of this part as well, just that part. That's what. Oh my god, look. Oh my god, this is unreal. I've never been in the garden centre at night, and like we're in amongst all of the Christmas trees. And yeah, so part of the plan was this morning I was going to come and get bulbs, but I did not because I had loads of bits to do. Now that looks look at their autumn display. Oh, look at this. It's like a little bird bath thingy. I wonder, could you make that? Like cut down a tree. That's what I love to do. I have to make this and then make it out of the clay. And then, yeah. Oh, sorry, there. That's lovely.
I feel like I need this in my little life.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful table and chairs.
Sorry, we've just gone around and been like knocking on stuff.
I got one of them.
Oh, the little hedgehog. You match this display very much. Okay, I'm going to go and see if they have any bulbs. I've kind of left it late this year now, to be honest. It's one of our chit chat videos, probably the first one. When we did that video, we were talking about the plants, the flowers that we do not like, and I don't like these. That just, to me, looks like a big hairy tongue. Don't like it. Oh, look at that now. Carnival de Nice. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's not really part of my colour scheme. But no, what I was thinking about doing is getting like a few different types of alliums. And like there's 5 in here. So I do kind of like clusters around rather than just doing kind of one. Okay, what I'm going to do is have a little look here and then I'll show you what I got tomorrow. They're actually kind of cool, whatever these are in the pots. Ah, the Fajola Celawina. But sorry, isn't this adorable? Sorry, like this. She's beauty and she's great. But like, see this archway? Now that was a better archway than my one. But see the little, it's like in a little area, which is what I was talking about. Please do go. Like that'd be a great place for a chit chat.
Guess this would be a perfect chit chat. Guess the price for the bistro set.
For the bistro set, $4.99.
$9.99.
Ooh!
€25 delivery.
Holy bago! It's just for the 2 chairs on the.
I think so.
Sorry.
So if I was to describe myself, it would be
Go on.
a graceful, wide-growing, hardy shrub or small tree.
You are.
Hardy
Do you know what? You are a hardy shrub.
Wide-growing. That's a cornice.
That's
So-
beautiful. Look at this. Does not look like little love hearts? That one.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then I love this one as well. Whatever this is,
Did you ever get
with the
your
foliage. What which?
Your prunus.
What's a prunus?
The cherry blossom tree.
No, you gave me a cherry blossom tree
The
and
free
or
one I
blossom
got
tree.
from the council. Yeah. I wonder how they'll flower now next year.
I hope it does.
Mine hasn't lost its leaves yet.
Neither is mine. What's a coatiness royal purple? Hello, I'm just waiting for my car, the windscreen to defog. Sitting outside the garden centre. I think that we were the last people out of that event. It was just brilliant. It was so much fun. Gorgeous Christmas stuff. Oh, I got very overwhelmed and I was like, I'm gonna have to come back once I kind of decide what I want to do kind of decoration wise, because I like to decorate my office during the year. But yes, I'll show you what I bought in the morning. It is the next day. I'm having a makeup free day. Please excuse me. But I just wanted to show you the few bits that I bought last night at the garden centre. Oh, it was just such a gorgeous event. I haven't edited the footage from last night, so I can't even remember what I filmed. But oh, it was just beautiful. Like when we walked up to the door, I was like, the amount of lights that they had, it was unreal. But I do love a garden centre at Christmas. I feel like they have gorgeous decor. And the garden house had 4 beautiful themes. I was struggling to pick bits from because I loved everything. So that's what I said to the girls. They very kindly gave us a voucher. And I bought one Christmas thing that I'll show you now in a second. And I was like, I'm going to have to come back because you know me, right? When it comes to plants, if you have been following here for a while, you'll know that I am the queen of, I like it, I buy it, I just I buy what I like. And I think it'd be the same with Christmas decorations. So I was like, I can't just buy everything that I like because I just liked it so much. So wait and I'll show you what I bought. I bought this mug. How much was it? $9.99. And I thought this will make all of my Christmas drinks, my Christmas coffees taste delicious. So they had a couple of different designs with the stars. I kind of want a second one. I'll have to go back. But I love the little red edge on it. I love you. And that's the only Christmas thing that I bought. I bought a few bags of the Purple Sensation alliums. There's 5 in each one. So I want to do lots of different clumps throughout the garden. And I just love alliums. I think they're fab. Then I bought a couple of these. I thought they were gorgeous. Selected for a wild garden. That's me. Rosy Dream. So the bulbs on these are much smaller compared to the Purple Sensation. But I just really liked those. I've never seen those before. And I think as well, alliums are going to be really nice to photograph with my new lens. It's like a lot of detail. So I got 2 of those because that's all they had. And then I got 2 of these. So these are Violet Beauty. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have such a gorgeous spring jardin next year. And I haven't bought any tulips. I will be buying tulips over the weekend. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to actually start filming next week's video tomorrow. So Catherine and I were heading away for a few days together, doing something so lovely that we'll share anyway. So I think we're going to hit up a couple of garden centres on the way. There's one that is very close to the hotel that we're going to be staying in. So that's going to be really handy. It's like a 10-minute drive and it's on the way. Like we'd have to pass by it to get to the hotel. So it would be a sin not to go in. And it's called Cottage Garden Centre and Gift Shop, I think. That's us. Anyway, listen, thank you so much for watching this week's video. I will see you next week. Anyway, have a gorgeous Sunday if you're out in the garden. Hope you get lots done. Hope the weather's nice, and I will see you next week.